What's you doing, knucklehead? There we go. Finally, it went live, girl. Come here. What are you doing? Want to go back in? You want to go back in the house? Oh, man. Yep. Oh, man. Morning. It's going to be a wet day today, all day. They already said it's going to rain here soon. I did get my Johnny Peppers out. They in the garden. I got some things I got to put in there to finish that one up, but hey, it'll be done. As far as I know. My okra don't come up this time, then I'll just won't have no okra this year. But we'll see what happens. And the zucchini down there don't look like it's popping up, but I got some plants here I'll just take down there and put where I put the corn that didn't come up. I know them was old seeds, but figured I'd get lucky. I'll just put something else in there. Newbies, welcome in, buddy. Good morning. Man. Oh, here we go. There it goes. Morning, Rustic.
Morning, Mr. Ernie. How's
The
Mr. Ernie? Fine morning.
Got up, made some bacon, fried some eggs, fried some bread, and the bacon was for them. I had me some bread and eggs. Looked at the weather, it said it was going to rain here soon, so
Morning,
I got my coffee.
Slap him over there, folks. I'll slap him for you. Talking that breakfast stuff. It's early in the morning.
I got to eat, take my meds. And a bowl of cereal just don't go with me.
Hey, morning, Buggy. Buggy said no show, no hours. I know I'm down to like 4 hours, 3 or something like that.
I wondered why I was sitting in there looking every time I'd flip the bacon or something. I would look for him.
Yeah, I was too. Hey, there's Ted. What's going on, Ted? Good morning.
Morning, Off the Hook. How you doing, buddy? Good to see you.
Ted's been having some killer premieres, man. Y'all need to go check him out. Off the Hook Outdoors.
And he also makes some soft plastic too.
Yep. Mr. M said hello. Ben Ray said hello. His dog said hi.
Good morning, Ben. Good morning, dog. Almost done with the garden. Can't wait. Now I can start just mowing grass or whatever and work on my boat.
No, won't be watching none of that, Mr. M. I know why Tim put that said hi thing and gets it off the screen. There's Uncle Lou. Said good morning, Ernesto.
Hey, Uncle Lou. Going to try a new tater cake later. It's going to have corn and green beans in it. I'm going to mix it all up, fry it, just see what it tastes like. Doing a live from the lake tomorrow. Ted said stop in and check him out.
Hey, you might do that, buddy. Let's see, what's tomorrow, Saturday?
Yeah.
I'll try to. I'll say I'll try to, Ted. I plan on draining my pool and getting my fish out and putting them in another container and cleaning my pool and putting them back in. So I'll try to catch it. Hey, there's Big Mike.
Hey, Big Mike. Good morning, buddy.
When it comes to suing somebody, Buggy wants to know what's going on. Hey, Denise.
I'll tell you what, I walked into McDonald's yesterday, day before yesterday, same
Oh,
McDonald's now. The floor was like walking in a grease pit, bud. I could slide from the entry door to the toilets that quick. That
wow.
was a lawsuit waiting to happen.
Walk through waiting to happen. Hey, there's Fat Boy Eric. Morning, Eric.
Good morning, Miss Place, sis. Good morning, Eric. About that time to start to go do some fishing here. I might go over at Logan, set up on the pier out there, and see what I can do. I don't care if I just catch eaters. I can fill the refrigerator, and I might go back to fishing the old way.
He
My,
said it's been there. It stormed here last night. Boy, that thunder stuff woke me up. I was like, whoa, what's going on out there? Yep, too wet to work. I figured it'd be.
yep. The only thing you're doing is sitting down there spinning in that track.
See, when the storm goes south of us, it hits Tennessee up that way. When it comes up here towards us and a little bit north, when it comes to us, it heads up towards Kentucky and up to Ohio. When it's a little north, it cuts Indiana, Illinois up through that way. Got
You
to
better
see it.
run out there and water it. It might die today, you know.
Yeah, don't overwater. Buggy got to see a house at 2 o'clock.
Buggy got him a date today.
Y'all can keep it. We've had enough rain. Yeah, right. And y'all's waters never even came up there. Here, our waters never came down. They still flooded.
That's it. I wish I could do that.
No,
11 great people in here. 2 thumbs up. Appreciate y'all.
no, Denise, your water up there is Arkansas's fault because it comes that way up there.
Dude. Hey, I looked at my email last night. I appreciate whoever that was. I know who it is now, but didn't know when I looked at it. I appreciate the Cash App. Means a
Well,
lot.
well, Uncle Lou, I hope you get a slow soaking 12-hour rain, just slow soak. That way, get y'all's water table up.
Yeah. Uncle Luke can't go fishing at half the time. Time he puts his boat in, just the equipment alone
Morning,
sinks
Jerry.
it right there. Jerry, welcome in, buddy. Maybe Chrissy will let me use them rod holders when I go fishing over here with the grandson.
Well, Mike, it's bound to happen sometime. Yep, bound to
Yeah,
happen
it's
sometime.
been it's been very wet this year. I guess this is what they call the quiet before the storm because they ain't nothing moving. We got a little chill in the air, but they ain't
Well,
even a
I'll tell you
breeze
what,
blowing.
yesterday morning, man, and man, it was a beautiful spring morning. Oh, yesterday, you could ask for a better day yesterday.
We need one of those for about a week to get the pleasure replacing my trolling motor. Trim belts this morning before fishing again. Wow.
Pleasure replacing my troller motor trim belt. Trim belt. I don't know what you're talking about. I didn't know troller motor had a belt. It's one for
I
fishing.
didn't either. Uncle Lou's probably got one of them high tech jobs. That's right, Jerry.
The Altera does. Well, I don't want an Altera if it's got a belt. Anything involved with a belt.
Huh. I didn't know that. I'm wanting one like Roger's got.
Do what, Mike? Wow.
Things just didn't fall right, or else I would have had one by now.
I think Eric wants
Wow.
one of them terrors. I think that's what he's wanting.
I don't know if it's that or I don't know what Roger's got, but I was sold on it when I got on his boat. I loved it.
I think he's got an Altera.
They're like $2,300 new. And when I
Wow.
sold this van, I had to use the money for the truck, so there went my trolling motor. It
Denise,
seems like
powder coating is when you put some metal stuff on the rack, you clean it real good, put it on there. You put it on this metal rack and you put this little wire on that metal rack and it puts like electrode to it, electricity to it, an electrode. You take this powder stuff and you spray it on there and it adheres it to it, pulls it to it, and then you put it in an oven or something like that, get it real hot. It comes out real shiny and pretty tough. It's hard to chip it.
yeah, I got a couple of Jerry's rod holders here. We do, and yeah, they're bad. They look
Yeah,
good.
Eric's want one of them trolling motors. I thought he was. I thought he said one time he'd like to have one of those. That's why he's going on that cruise. He's gonna find a date night sugar mama. Hey, baby, that a new trolling motor. Come on. If you've watched Dave from Double Hook, he's done that
Yep.
before. But his he dabs on there and sets them up. Yeah, if you really want to know, there's a bunch of videos out there on that. First
Oh
time
yeah.
I seen it, they was doing rims and they put them in an oven. I seen it in person and came back a couple hours later, man, and they looked real dull. And I thought, man, that ain't pretty at all. But boy, when that thing came out of that oven, it was shiny. I mean, it was beautiful. I would sell my brother for a new trolling motor and depth finder. He'd sell you for a depth finder. Hey, Curtis.
The way he's feeling right now, he said he'd just give him away just to get a trip to go fishing.
Oh yeah.
Something's bloomed out here. It's got a lot of scent to it because I can smell it.
I'm gonna go get me some more coffee, Ernie.
All right, Bob.
I'll let y'all sit there and watch that sexy man hold that 50-pounder.
Yeah, Curtis, I was over by you 2 days now. I didn't see you come out. Yeah, if it rains today, I guess I'll go out there and burn that.
All right, I got coffee. I got my coffee. Love to
Can't
tell
believe that it rained the other day, and
you.
then
Look at that. Look at that belly.
yesterday,
Which
yesterday
belly's bigger?
evening the
That right
ground was
there.
dying. Oh, was that what I heard running?
You finally got promoted from leaf raker to weed eater, huh?
I got a little bit of that can be done, but yeah, I probably will probably throw some of these tomatoes out.
Yeah, I got to start out small. I hear that. Start small, work your way up.
If I had an extra hand, I'd go down there to neighbors and till that up. He's already got it plowed up and stuff twice, so it should be easy to till. If I had help planting, I'd take these tomatoes down there and plant them. Get whatever we can out of them. Got like let's see,
He said out the outback. Weedy. weed eating the onion petals from the breading. Yeah, you tell him, Uncle Lou.
I got 15 4-packs of tomatoes sitting here. If somebody needs some, I'd hook them up.
And you got some perfect. Excuse me. You
I
got some
mean,
perfect ground worked up right there beside that deck. Plant them tomato plants down through there.
that right there, well, them will, Eric could go on vacation, come back, and they'll still be all right.
There you go.
If you wanted them.
Plant,
Oh, I'm
plant,
gonna,
plant them flowers around front where everybody can see them.
this is round front. This is my front yard. The road's right there. I'll probably less than 50 yards from the end of the chicken lot to the road. This
Uh,
is flat out country down here.
Curtis said, got to get the tune ready. It's almost hammer down season for me and Eric. You ain't going to do nothing with that tune. You fix to
He
go
got to
on
get up
vacation.
there and sweep it. He's got to wash it.
Now, Eric said that when he gets back vacation, he going to wear that tune out. He said he going to go fishing.
He said, if you're asleep, boat's leaving without you.
He did say that he can't rouse him up. He going to go alone. He'll go out on. Nah, he won't. He won't go without him. He believes in at least having somebody there with him.
Yeah. I mean, he could pick up anybody up there at Hoover to go fishing with him on the boat, but he wants somebody that knows how to pull up an anchor.
Hey, call old Raj. Raj meets you up there. He'll go out there and pump 10 weeks. Don't bring me into that. I'm not a fisherman. I just get lucky. It seemed like an eternity since we fished Monday, but tomorrow we finally get to hit the bank.
Who's that? Oh, I hope you catch some nice ones.
It reminds me, I got to drop a video here today, sometime today.
Oh crap! I gotta get the seeds out and get them ready to germinate. I forgot all about that.
You'll read that what Uncle Lou said there, Ernie.
Uh
Can you see it? Read it out loud.
oh, time out. Too much poo flying here this morning. Already ended of the week. Stop the nonsense.
Hey, Billy. That Curtis
What's
was
up, Billy? Good morning.
dreaming of someone waking him up, wake him up. Hey, that'd be cool. Y'all go out tomorrow. But I know
Tomorrow
why
Saturday.
Rick ain't been going out. It's not only because of the weather, it's because he's trying to save money up for that cruise. I understand what he's doing. I do the same thing.
It's gonna take money. You go on there gambling. I can tell you that right now. Drinks ain't cheap.
Oh, Ernie, I found out yesterday that my granddaughter, out of 360 girls, she got picked over 50 states. They picked 360 girls. Remember that? And my granddaughter got picked to play that little league softball.
Oh yeah.
They're supposed to have that Lake of the Ozarks, but they went big time now. They're going to be doing it down at Myrtle Beach,
Oh, cool.
and it's going
Never
to
know
be
who might be out there watching.
yeah, it's going to be August. So we're planning on going down there.
Yeah, since these tomatoes I got off of Steve, they probably won't get super tall, so I can use a short piece of fence there. I've got that. And I'll use the others, what I can do on around here for these.
So you make sure you got your glasses on. Not saying we'll catch fish, but we'll be out there. Hey, as long as you're out there, you're
Right.
having fun. But yeah, they're excited. They instead of having to collect the Ozarks, they decided to go big time and go to Myrtle Beach down there. There's some big, huge, complex ball field down there that they're going to be playing in. Curtis, you been to bed yet? You're starting to talk silly. Oh, I will, Curtis. I will.
Oh my gosh. That was hard to get that medication to go down. Wow. M&M's ain't that bad.
Come back.
Yeah,
So, but I may be out there also.
should have put some jogging pants on and started out there in the garden. I mean, it does look wet. It was drying up last night. I don't know what happened. Must have rained
Curtis said,
overnight.
"Hey, I catch monsters every time I close my eyes. Monster M&Ms, maybe." Well, Ernie, if it's wet out there and you're gonna get all muddy, do something that's doesn't involve getting in the mud.
I just really don't feel like moving.
I tell you what, man, we went fishing that Friday night. I think it was Friday. What it Friday or Thursday? What's that? Friday, Thursday, Wednesday. We was up there.
Wednesday.
I was so tired. I forgot what day. Wednesday. Boy, yesterday, man, I had things to do and I did in the yard and I was dragging. I was just so tired, boy. Walking up down them stairs all the time. My legs were like putty yesterday.
Yep.
And so
I can't do no sanding on the boat because Chrissy's in bed.
about 7:30, I told the wife, I said, I'm gonna go lay down. I'm going to bed. I said, I'm just wore out tired. I woke up this morning pretty good.
It wasn't too bad this morning waking up.
Abby, quit that.
Yeah, I took a look at the beets. They're starting to grow a little bit. They're starting to look more like beets than weeds now. My buddy's wife messaged me and asked me how the garden was going. I said, "I'm doing pretty good."
Mm,
She can't plant beets over there because the rabbits eat them.
yeah, they'll eat the tops right off of them.
So she's planting them. She said something about a bag on a porch. I don't know
Man,
what she's talking about.
I was mowing yesterday and I got over right between my pool and my fire pit and I made a circle right there because I always weed eat that area. And I
Yep.
made a circle right there. As soon as I made that circle, these rabbits jumped up out of the ground. These baby rabbits went everywhere. There's like four of them. And
Uh,
one of them, I thought, oh, I'm gonna hit him with the deck, and I went to turn when he did. He run right up under the wheel.
Oh, I ran
Run.
over a nest with the deck before. Didn't even know it.
Yeah, he was sitting there kicking, so I put him out of his misery and felt bad for a little feller.
When I looked at the weather before I started this live, it said rain to hit soon. So it'll be here this morning.
There's Mr. NJ.
What's up, NJ?
That's Mr. YouTube right there to most of you folks.
Yeah.
Angry fisherman. He'll be getting
He
that
needs
YouTube plaque here for long.
he needs to be getting him a restaurant, making them strombolis.
Stupid rain is supposed to be here sometime today. Yeah, it was moving across there. We got it last night. I'm glad I mowed my yard.
Yeah, it'll be here shortly. You can feel it out here in the air.
Ernie's favorite song. You can feel it out here in the air. It's gonna rain because I can feel it in my hair.
Getting cloudy down south. Actually, it's cloudy all over, but down south it's showing up pretty good.
Looks like the sun's gonna shine here for a while. Man, that sun came out here yesterday morning. It was nice and bright and beautiful, beautiful. And it wasn't long clouds moved in. I was like, oh my goodness.
NJ's on his way to get some shiner, see if he can catch some decent perch today. Sounds like dinner, buddy.
Yeah, perch is good eating, real good eating. I wish we had abundance of them here, but they're just not here anymore.
Perch and fries and coleslaw.
Well, if you get a bunch of them there, bud.
Yeah, this morning would probably been a good morning to be sitting over there at Logan trying to catch some of that crappie on the upper end of the lake where all them weeds are.
Yeah.
Set your rig up to where it won't be down deep to hook into them.
Now I've never had white perch. I've had the yellow perch with the black stripes on them. Now those are man, those are good eating. Now the white ones I've never ate. I've heard people using them for bait. The white ones, but
I know the yellow ones are good. I caught was there 4 of them, fried them up. You get little sticks out of them here. I mean, you don't get much,
man,
but
we first
they're
moved to
good.
Missouri. I was 12. Went back to California. Almost a year later, we packed up and I moved. I turned 13, moved back. So I've been here since I was 13 years old. And we used to go fishing. All them ditches that run through there had water in them about 4 foot deep all the time. And man, we used to catch yellow perch out of there all the time, boy, abundance of them. Eat them, they were good eating. But now you can't find one around here nowhere. The farm chemicals, man, they got so bad it just killed them all off.
Yeah. Now you know the farm chemicals didn't do that. That's what they tell you.
Yeah, that's why nobody around here eats. Well, most people around here know better to eat fish out of these ditches.
Yeah.
I mean, you got some that go out there and catch them, take them home and eat them, but I'm not doing it. No way in hell.
Don't worry about that, son. That's just the third arm growing out there. It'll be all right.
Yeah.
It won't get in your way. Oh wow. I'll have StreamYard back here in a couple days.
We have white perch up here, but I ain't never caught one. Now, my
I don't
trip
think
to
I've ever seen
Ohio,
them.
I caught white perch up there. That's the first time I've ever caught white perch. I'm glad Ernie said third arm and not leg. Yep, son, about that third leg. If it's dragging, just throw it around your shoulder.
Tuck it in your sock.
Right. Tie it around your waist or something. Ernie, it don't look that bad out there today. I mean, it looks pretty nice out there. You looks like you got no wind blowing.
There ain't nothing happening. This is the calm before the storm. When it
I
hits, it'll
don't,
probably be a good one today.
I don't eat fish anyway, but everybody water has farm or factory runoff. At least them ditches in south of Missouri are spring fed. Yeah, further up north that, and every now and then you can look find a spot where you can see it bubbling out in the ditch. And we got one here that's between Malden, the first one coming out of Malden on 62 coming back. Now, big that stays watered year round. A lot of people fish in that because there's some big channel cats in there. But it's mostly clear. I mean, year round. I mean, it's just clear water. It's amazing. A lot of people fish out of that thing. And I'm not eating them.
Well, now you know what happened to Jerry Parker, don't you? Danny Stone. Oh man.
Man, if I want to eat fish, I'll just go fish house. If they eat the pond
Dude,
raised fish.
you know, we got some small lakes here at Spring Fed.
Quiet man Curtis is getting rid of that set high thing off the screen.
Yeah, he left and come back.
Yep. You can't hide now. If you leave, come back, you hit that. We know you came back. You left, come back.
Yep.
He said, hold on, I gotta leave. I gotta check the WNBA score. Okay, now go back, Ernie.
Well, Curtis, you showed me something on here that they do that ain't stupid. I mean, they're not screwed up StreamYard. You have to have two devices to be able to read chat.
Yeah, them new owners went in and they screwed it all up. Greed took over and they got rid of the cheapest plan they had.
Somebody was talking about Restream. You could have more than 2 or 3 people up there.
But at the free plan, I think you can have 9 on their free plan.
Wow.
And you can buy their plan. I think it's either 17 or 19 a month. Then I think you can have like 12 people on a panel.
Yeah.
Yeah. I know people who do that. They'll put a couple catfish in fresh water and change the water out and keep them oxygenated real good for about 2 or 3 days. And then they'll put them in fresh water in a container of fresh water and keep bubbles going there for oxygen 2 or 3 days. And the fresh water goes through their system.
Yeah, you could take fish out of one place and throw it in a clean pond. 3 years, he'll be cleaned out.
Stonefly. Good morning.
What's up, Stonefly? Good morning, bud.
Another way to do it is get you flay them out and put them in ice water. Keep the ice changed out for a couple of days, and
If you want to do that, you can go. You could take and fillet your fish out and put it in salt water overnight and lemon juice, and then the fillets will be snow white.
yeah, that'll clean it out quick. We used to do that. Keep it in the refrigerator. Keep it cold.
Yep.
I'll be
Salt
back.
water and lemon juice.
Go let my dog out over
Salt
here.
water and lemon juice. It'll make them snow white. Be the prettiest piece of fish you ever seen. We're
Oh,
talking about cleaning fish out overnight and from dirty water. All right, clean out the gives the biddies some water here in a little bit. I would take them out there and put them in that, but if I do, then I'll have to catch them again, put them in something. I want to get that cage in there before I take them down there. I was going to leave it there, and I got thinking, well, I can take and put it in there and put me a ramp there, and they can go in and out as they want. And nighttime, I can lock them up. Get rid of all the red meat. That way you don't have fishy taste. And a belly liner on a catfish. Scrape it and it takes away all that fishy taste out. Then when you soak it in lemon juice and salt water, it turns it snow white and cleans the meat. Lemon juice does. Man, I didn't think it was going to be this cool this morning. I thought it'd warm up before it started raining. Got some stalks coming up in these yucca plants, getting ready to start blooming here shortly. I lost signal. Oh, what happened? I gotta wait till this goes off my screen so I can see. Tournament at Dillon Lake tomorrow, 7 to 3. Dillon Lake, I believe, is down off of 33, if I ain't or 70 east. I think that's where it's at. Man, Chrissy would have got up. I probably would have fired up the air compressor and sanded a little on the boat a little bit this morning. Yeah, down in Zanesville High. I know it was down that way. I ain't been out there in a long time. I had down to neighbors and snatch up in 4 tires he's got down there. I'll use it to set the boat on. I need 8 more. I got a lot to do on the boat, Curtis. A lot. I ain't really in no big hurry, but I come up with some way of keeping the floor protected. I can probably put the floor on it and carpet and stuff, but I'd have to keep a tarp over it constantly. And then when I put the rails on, I got to put something up there to keep the tarp from sagging in the center. If I can get the boat off the trailer and set it down on them tires, shouldn't be no problem throwing the floor on there. I mean, the floor ain't nothing. You cut the bolts out of it, put the floor in, go get new bolts. But I want to get some sealer to go on it. I got Thompson's on one side, 2 coats. Here comes the rain. Be your way in it shortly there, Curtis. I want to take my trailer needs bunk boards put on it, stone fly. I was going to lift the boat up, take the trailer out, set the boat back down on some tires so I can redo my bunky boards and work on the trailer. I'd like to run new wires to the back, which I'll probably take an old extension cord and run from the front to the back. One's got like 4 wires on it. Ain't nothing I can do about it, Curtis. I hear it hitting the metal right now. Frogs is going to be hollering here shortly if they're still in the puddles here where the pool is. I was wanting to get this. If my grandson would have come up here, we'd have had time. I was going to get this pool uncovered and see what kind of shape it's in and maybe set it up. It's been laying there covered up between 2 tarps for 3 years. I heard that. I still ain't made up my mind where I want to use that or skids. It just worries me about using skids, you know. It being wood, it might flatten the tune if you get up there and walk around on it. I'm not sure. I don't know. I know if you run down the road and it smacks a flat spot, it's usually causes a dent. There's Chrissy. She's up. Gotta be good now. Didn't know she was up or she went back to bed. If she gets up and it starts raining, you notice that, Curtis? If she was up, I was gonna go out there and sand on that. Well, she's up. I ain't going out there and sand out in the rain. I'm done. I ain't got enough sand in this 240 to do that. I could use the others though, couldn't I? Hmm. Well, there goes the neighbors going up the road. Good morning, Jody. Well, she's got bacon, so she ain't gonna be too grumpy this morning. Come on, Curtis, it's dirty under here. I need help cleaning it up. Doggone rain, man. I would have liked to have went fishing tonight too, but you know how that is. That's okay. I'll go put me on a pair of jogging pants and go out there with a tarp and tie it off to where I can burn because I know it's gonna come a downpour shortly. If I would have went out there and fired the air compressor up and you heard ring, 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 ring and woke you up, yep, I'd have had to go over and see Curtis. Oh no, it's here. It's hitting the roof now. I don't know if you can see it or not out there in the water, them puddles. On the way to Curtis's. I don't know. Rustic went to get something. What are you doing? I don't know why you come outside. You better go before you get soaked. Go bathroom. What? Go bathroom. Knucklehead. Oh, come on, man. Stupid phone. Yeah, it will. She's all right. You can go back in. She ain't going nowhere. It's raining. Only because you bought it. Man, this phone keeps kicking in and out on charge. I don't know. Crazy thing. Dog just wanted to come out and check on me. She didn't have to go to the bathroom. You know, I ain't seen too many bats around anymore like you used to. Normally, you see them little bull bats out here in the evening catching bugs. I ain't seen none of them lately. 12 wonderful people in here. 7 thumbs up. Appreciate everybody. Can somebody getting it up the road? Getting tires humming. If I set my mind to it, Curtis, and had an extra hand to get these bolts out of this boat and be able to bolt it back up, I could have the floor on it in one day if the wood was already treated. I'm gonna just buy me some kind of sealer. I go to bed because I work. What's up, Mr. Don? And I'm tired. Evening comes, I'm ready to go to bed. That way I can get up in the morning and go fishing when I ain't got nothing else to do. Instead of laying in bed to 12, about 10, 11, 12 o'clock in the day, I could be out there catching them crappie if they're biting. You usually see them out here about 5, 6 o'clock in the evening. What? Wow. They ain't that brave here. They don't mess with us. They just normally out here flying around catching bugs. Hmm. Yeah, you got some bacon and bread in the microwave. Get you some eggs. Welcome back.
Yeah, I was talking to my wife. Hey, Miss Christie.
She doing okay?
Oh, yeah, yeah. Yeah, she's doing fine.
That's good. Think I'll go in and change into some jogging pants real quick and get me a cup of coffee. More or less gonna get me a cup of coffee.
I heard if
On
you
a
get
rainy day.
bad, you turn into a vampire. Any truth in that, Jody? Hey, Jody. I don't know, Curtis. Try it. I got a video on Matt that I captured. I got to looking at my flag. I was like, man, what is that up there in that flag? And I lowered it down. It was a bat inside of it. I went and got my weld glove and I grabbed a hold of it. It bit the crap out of that weld glove. And I opened my hand up and I'm showing him it flew off the tree over here. You gotta try that, Curtis. It might give you special powers. Oh yeah, I got plenty of rest. I feel a lot better. Yesterday I was lagging. I was like, my legs were like rubber yesterday. I was like just tired. It wasn't from the fishing. It was the egg upstairs, man. They killed me. Every time I wanted to get something cold to drink, I had to walk up the stairs to the van, which it ain't very far, but it's about 40 steps up, 40, 50 steps up. I'm like, "Phew." Oh yeah. Yesterday I was tired. I was there. I was just, I was out. When I got off, when I got off the panel yesterday, Ernie's panel, and I told him I was going to go lay down in bed, I wouldn't lay down. I was out. I woke up and I messaged Curtis, told him, I said, I'm barbecuing chicken. I fixed supper last night, barbecued up some chicken, had Brussels sprouts, corn on the cob. It was good. Yeah, the fishing didn't wear me out. It's that walking up and down them stairs, boy, that was, whew. And I didn't want to bring it. I didn't want to bring that cooler down here. I mean, it wasn't big. I mean, it was a decent sized cooler, but uh, yeah, I've had fried green beans. They're good. Uh, uh, but I didn't want to bring it down. It was just more stuff we had to tote back up. So I just left it in the bank. You ever had fried green beans? Yep, one time. They were pretty good. Sometimes like we buy groceries. I go buy them long string beans that's in a package. I'll take and wash them up, clip the ends, and I put them in air uh, my air fryer, and I put them in a basket rotisserie. I put them in a bowl. I put some olive oil on it, virgin olive oil on it, and some little seasoning and stuff. And I put them on a paper towel, let the oil kind of get off it a little bit. And then I put them in that basket and let them cook. Oh, you talk about good, man. That air fryer, man, that's probably one of the most Miracle things they had for cooking. My last air fryer went out. It was a good one. Wasn't as big as the one I got now, but I'd cook a 6, 7 pound chicken in there, whole chicken, and rotisserie. And man, that meat just fall off the bone. It's so good. And I loved it, man. It had to smell that. You can smell that chicken in there in the house with all the seasonings on it. Oh, the whole house smelled good. I love fried green beans, and she wants barbecue. Ernie, where you at? If he's in there with you, Miss Chris, tell him I said barbecue for you today. Get you some chicken on that grill. Sure, that's a mean fish, cuz. You don't know. You better call somebody. I have an air fryer that says you can roast a 7 pound chicken, but you can't roast one of those corner chicken. Why? I taken I went and bought two of them. You know, they're not very big. I put two on the scour deal and I cooked them in mine. They come out pretty good. She don't like the taste of them, but I like them. If you have a convection oven, you don't need an air fryer. Yeah, we looked at one of those, and I told her, I said, nah. I said that's a good thing to have. I like to have one day, sitting on the other side of the counter, but I like that air fryer better. I have leftover country fried chicken in the fridge.
Hmm.
Jody, there's Jody. She's finally chatting again. And somebody called You Don't Know came in.
Good morning. Don't know. Appreciate you coming in. Yeah, it got dark here.
You have leftover country fried chicken in the fridge, and Ernie's talking about cooking you up some bean cakes or tater cakes or something. I mean,
Oh, she's got leftover chicken patties I made.
oh yeah, I remember something about that you said yesterday. You made some of those.
Yeah, she didn't eat all hers. It was a half a chicken breast, and when I got done, it almost filled the plate. I want to take some mashed potatoes, some corn and green beans, and mix it together since it's leftovers, and probably add a little pinch of cheese to it and fry it up and make cakes out of it.
Yep.
Yeah, this is America. Where you from? You don't know?
Evidently, he don't know. You don't know till you ask.
uh, yeah, I figured I could probably put 4 tomatoes on this side.
Like I
6.
told a guy one time, he said, he said something. I said, well, if you don't know, ask. And it's, but don't ask me nothing stupid.
I guess I'll have tomatoes. I guess I'll dig some more ground up, I guess. I don't know.
That is from New Zealand.
New Zealand. Hey. Well, that's pretty good ways. First time I had anybody from New Zealand in here.
No, I was
Appreciate you
visiting
coming
burgers
in.
and ate them in your memory. Oh, hey, Johnny Small Pepper. Good morning, Scallywag.
Good morning, Johnny. Appreciate you coming in. Peppers are in the ground. I planted them last night. Went
Oh,
out
there
there
we
and
go.
played in the mud, but they're in the ground. And my other one still ain't growed much.
Over to the side. Let y'all look at that sexy fish holding a man.
And this is the biggest one, Johnny, out of all of them.
Big as what?
All of them that lived, that's the biggest pepper of the
Wow.
first batch he sent me. The seed, that's it. And that one's a California Reaper.
Morning, Mr. Tully. Yeah, Miss Chrissy, I'll probably the only time I've been out of the States is in Mexico. And that's probably the only place I'll go that's out of the state. Is this a bone friendly channel? Wrong question to ask there. We don't do that here. What we do here is chit chat, have a good time, and catch fish when we go fishing.
Yes, sir. Got one more cherry starting to get right, or strawberry. Oh, good morning, Mr. Tully. Welcome in, brother. Good
Double
to see
J.
you.
Good morning, Double J.
Double J, brother. How you doing?
Yeah, and drink coffee. That's right, Miss Chrissy. Yeah, drink coffee.
Coffee, tea.
Diet Coke. There, Jody
Could
didn't say
have
hi
some.
to me. What's wrong with
We
you,
could
Jody?
have some of the good stuff, but I don't break it out.
Soda pop. That's what I call it. Bring me a soda.
We got plenty of cooks here. We got Jody. We got Chrissy.
Over there, Jody. You didn't even say hi to me, Jody. I see how you look. He said on a record, but I've never had no use for that. Hey, Donald Knight. Donald Knight's in here. Where's Donald Knight? He probably working.
Yeah, he's working today probably. Mike's probably off today because of the rain.
He said, I did say hi to you. You didn't answer me. I probably wasn't here. I was probably in there talking to her or out there let the dog out. I got some baby rabbits by the fire pit, and I hope they came back. And I was trying to make sure she didn't go over messing with them. Hello, Jody. I feel better now. My day is complete. I go fishing. Well, I got something to watch.
Jody, you need that little game put out on the tabletop. That way you can go live and fish from it.
Ernie, now don't be pulling her into that cult now.
Oh, I'm talking about that little round one. You wind up and it's got them little fish that open to its mouth.
Oh, you dropped the little deal down there before it closed
Yeah,
on it. Out. Yeah.
a live fishing show. That would be something Jody would do. Oh, she had a computer, man. If she can't afford a computer, she could get an Xbox 360 and buy that Rapella game. It comes with a rod and a game, and it's pretty good. It worked out good therapy for my shoulder.
That's right. I
Chrissy
forgot.
even sat and played it.
Jody's going to pay for that trailer today. She can't go fishing. She's going to be moving this weekend, probably.
Oh, what's wrong, Jody?
She's going to pay for that trailer.
Oh, okay. I thought something was wrong. Never mind. I read it wrong.
Yeah, there's Donald Knight. Yeah, I figured he was working. Morning there, Donald.
If I was a little closer, Jody, I'd help you with moving that stuff out of there.
Yeah, I forgot. Jody said that she was buying that truck today. That's how tired I was. I forgot about a lot of things yesterday, man. I was just out of it.
Curtis, quit kissing up. He's been in here wanting to go fishing and nobody take him. Well, I
He's pissed
offered
off
him.
because he's wanting to go down there, stay with her a couple of days, and fish that water that's behind there.
Yep. Just remember the Trojan horse, Jody.
I gotta go get me more coffee. I gotta finish getting woke up. Yeah, let's get going this morning.
He get down there and then he bat his little eyes at you and give you that puppy dog, J dog look, and I want some M&M.
I
Oh
got
wow, cool.
I gotta figure what I'm gonna grill today.
They
Curtis is
don't.
shut up, Ernie. It's working.
I don't know them doing things like that around here, man. Usually, when somebody sells a place, when you buy it, you buy everything that's in it. There's no moving stuff out. It's yours. When you buy the house, it's yours. And then the people usually take and move everything to a storage bin so they get set up, and then they turn around and sell the stuff out of storage and make some money off of it.
Well, I hope they got it all out for you there, Jody. Just inspect it before you pay her. Make sure she didn't remove any light fixtures, anything that was permanently supposed to be there.
Hope she leaves that money. It's hid down there in one of them boxes in there for you. You can probably hear the rain now, can't you?
No.
Really? I'm shocked.
Morning, Eric B.
Eric!
Y'all don't forget, June 7th, that morning, Eric B is going to be having a panfish tournament. Y'all want to tune in and watch that.
Hey,
Morning, Sandy
Sandy
Toes.
Sis.
Or I say evening, Sandy Toes. Morning, Terry B. No, Ernie, that had so much time to move. If
Gary B.
if they are living in it, I could guess the rest of it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, once you pay them and they give you the title in hand or whatever, they're not allowed to move nothing out. They got to leave it. It's up to you. It's up to your discretion if you want them to go ahead and take it.
That's what I always thought too. Gary B, welcome in.
Change the locks.
Yeah, always change the locks no matter what.
She doesn't live it. She's just lady. Hey, a crowbar don't mind about no lock. But I would, Jody. It's like Buggy just said. As soon as you buy it and pay for it, and they go leave, lock it up, go buy new locks and change the front and back locks. And make sure there ain't no
Yeah,
spare keys out there running around.
yeah, because you never know. They could always come back. And the way they look at it, the law will say, well, there wasn't no fourth century, so it couldn't have been a burglar. Had to be somebody with a key. Boy, you can smell the blooms out here today.
Smell what?
The bloom,
Oh,
flowers or something's bloomed up out here somewhere.
I see the water dripping off your porch now, and that one deck right there's wet. Yeah, it's
Yeah,
fine.
yeah, it's coming down. It ain't
I can't
hard.
make
It's
it all.
good,
Okay, well,
good steady rain.
hey, look at it this way: you save money on water, the water bill, watering that big garden.
Yeah.
You ain't got a well put down to well water to
I
water
got
that.
a well, but it spits out muddy water when it rains. I think it's collapsing, and I ain't got the money to get it fixed. And I don't know what's wrong with it. I gotta get my son to come up here with his camera and run a light down in there, and we'll see what's going on. I might be able to get by with sliding a piece of PVC down in there.
Is it 2 inch?
Oh no, it's bigger than that. I think
Well,
it's like a 6-inch pipe that's there, and I could put a 4-inch down in it.
that's what I would do. I'd put a 4 inch down in there and just down inside of it. Put a new screen on that 4 inch, run it down in through there, and then buy a cap. That way you can seal that 6 to that 4 off with your pipe sticking up through there. And hey, Eric B, go ahead and tell people about it in there. I mean, just put it in the chat. What time, what day?
Yeah, it's a birthday fishing thing on Eric's channel.
Eric B, there's Terry B. We got Eric B. We got a Terry B.
18 wonderful people, 16 thumbs up. Appreciate everybody on this rainy day.
Yep, it's June 7th. I think it starts at 7 a.m. Central Time, 8 a.m. Eastern Time. Until further notice, I know I'm fishing in it.
As far as I know, I guess Chrissy is too.
8 God's time. Yeah, but Eric B can put all the info right there in the chat. This is a panfish tournament. This is actually catching hand-sized bluegill that you can actually cook and eat. Not something that's 2 inches that you can't use for bait.
Wow, Terry. Hope everything goes good. You go see a heart doctor, you got to see two of them.
There it is, Saturday, June 7th, panfish tournament. 2-rod limit. Miss Chris has got it. Birthday panfish tournament, June 7th, 8 a.m. Eastern. Come on out and spank air. 7 years since I put on a bench and reworked.
I think I don't know, might fix some fish later. I don't know. I don't know what I'm doing. If this rain would stop, I know what I'd do.
After splitting the sternum took about 2 years to draw my bow. I think if they split my chest open for heart surgery, I wouldn't even bother trying to pull back a bow anymore.
Wow.
That's why they got the crossbow deal now.
Yeah, they got
Fishing.
them crossbows with a crank on it. You can cock them with this.
Right, Buggy. Fishing ain't the end of the world. Not being able to go and work. Get that money, Buggy. That's how you get your fishing money.
Cabbage is growing a little bit more. Everything's doing good now since it's rained on it.
Everything is beautiful on a sunshiny day.
You'll get there, Buggy. It takes time, buddy. Look
Yep.
at me. I've been down for 3 years, and I've been hitting it a little here and there. And this year, I did all this garden. I'm almost caught up. Almost. Only thing I didn't get to is trimming the big trees and everything. But once I get all that done, I'm pretty much caught up.
Yeah, look at that Curtis Buggy Strong. Billy said, Eric, my birthday is June 7th also. Well, happy early birthday there, Billy.
He lost it. He just found it.
Spent all day yesterday sending emails to lenders.
Man, I guess I'll be planting on the porch.
You still ain't put that power washer hose up, ain't
No, I'm waiting for that guy to have a yard sale. I'm gonna go over and buy the one he's got. It needs a pump. Well, I've got a pump. If I want this one to run, I just grab the carburetor off the other and put on there, and then I'd be good to go. My son will have a power wash. Then I'll give him the other one for parts.
you? Got that right, Sandy. Unless you're Curtis, then the birthdays don't come around no more and you stay 21 forever.
Yeah. I should have bought some of them flower pots over there the other day. Yesterday when I was in town, I wasn't thinking. It was a buck a piece. There's little buckets, is what they was. I could plant these trees in.
You got that right, Rusty.
I need a
Curtis
block.
says, I ain't never seen a day over the age of 21. Oh, sneak back in here on you, Ernie. Oh man, this shirt don't want to blend in right with that
Wearing
background.
a Hawaiian shirt on a rainy day. Who he trying to kid?
Who?
Yeah. Oh man.
Well, if we go to Myrtle Beach, that's all you'll see me in is these shirts like this. That's all I'm gonna
That's
take.
right. I'm gonna get me some of them.
I'm gonna go down there. If I'm gonna be a tourist, I'm gonna look like one.
Yeah.
The shirt makes him dizzy.
Yeah, Curtis used to wear them down there on J Dog's boat until he went through the park and he lost it.
I get in that one spot, it'll stay. There we go. Now don't move.
Come on, man. 95%.
I can turn this off and I can lean back like it's right here, and I can almost disappear into my backboard. Yeah, you don't want to wear those kind of shirts down there at the dog's place. Why? I feel like today I walked around in a bright AF pink Hawaiian shirt for rustic fishing competition. Happened not long ago, but it was years. I feel like today I walked around in bright pink Hawaiian shirt for
I'll
rustic
be
fishing.
back. I'm gonna get my feet.
Happened not long ago, but it was years. I might not come back. Why? How come I wouldn't come back? Jay don't probably tell me, drop me out, pick apart, and say, that's where you belong, boy, with a shirt like that. I might take J Dog down there a matching shirt, Hawaiian shirt. Might not come back. Oh my goodness. It would keep your butt at Pickle Park. That's what I say. I was down there fishing. We didn't make it down there that far. He wanted to go down that way. I told him, no, let's go back up that way. Glad we did too. We caught a couple blues up there. Always used to tell him I was from Nebraska on the sports boat off the west coast. Never seen the ocean. Looking all tourist. I didn't rip it up. Captain caught me and said, "This jerk is out of here." Turns out I don't blame you. Chad's probably on the bank. Chad's on the bank fishing with a big old sign that says, "Welcome to Pickle Park." Well, it said, "We're hung to see you." Yeah, I can't say that about old Chad. He's not in here to defend himself. Boy, it is raining there in Ernie, ain't it? It ain't raining hard. I can't. Have you seen his recent picture? No, I haven't. Are you saying he eats pickles for the shape, not the taste? I don't know. You have to ask Curtis about that. Oh, that reminds me too. I'm sitting here. I need to up my butt. I need to take this line off this pole here and put a 6 pound test line on there. I had it set up for morning gigability or moon eye, but
Morning, Gig.
I didn't do any moon eye anytime soon. If I do, I'll take my other rod and do it with it. I'm not sure. Nobody's never thought about it. You got to know for some reason.
Gonna crack some seeds open.
That
If they're in here.
Dad probably come in here and say, "Curtis, don't involve me in your fantasy."
Okay, that didn't work.
You might be surprised. You never know. I don't know what he's doing. He beat something on the block.
I got a seed here. Trying to bust open the
Got to
cherry
see
tip.
it. You try to say, Chad, don't catch fish anymore. He goes and tries. You got to give him 8 for effort.
I'm trying to keep them smashing it. I just want to crack it open.
Chad doesn't want your fantasy, Curtis. That's not a friend you need. Such a shame. That was kind of good fishing down the street. Hey, as long as a little real hole piece. You know, use a Bluetooth brush, bowl, soap and water,
Right.
make it soap on the side. Whoa, I must have reached in. I was pulling the coffee off the table. Well, they didn't have that tied very good. I'm glad it didn't catch nothing up. Bring that out of there.
Yeah.
Morning, Mr. Irvin.
Look like.
Getting rid of all that old fishing line off of that rod. Boom, 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 boom.
Oh,
Oh, oh, oh, oh, oh, oh,
what's
oh,
compete?
oh, oh. I will do it before and after pics and post it. Ernie, what are you busting again?
This is peach pit. Getting the seed out of them. Supposedly, when you put them in the refrigerator, they said damp dirt for 3 months. Well, I did that. It don't look like the cherries did any good.
Oh,
It's like they rotten.
why don't you just plant them when you get them? I mean, shoot, they fall on the ground and they'll come up.
They got to go through winter time, and these was bought back in probably January or so.
Mm-hmm.
I have no luck with stuff like this, but I'm trying this to see if it works. This will get me out a few of these peaches, and trying this. I'll watch a thing on YouTube, see if this will work.
Oh, okay.
This
He's busting nuts
experiment,
with it. I know he's busting up. I don't know what kind.
if it don't work, I ain't out nothing but just a few seconds.
Whoa.
Start going to get me a
Six
paper
pound.
towel.
I'm putting 6 pound test line on this reel here. It's going to be my bluegill reel.
Busted out one. That ain't no good. Oh well. Be right back.
All righty then. He said, I've never polished my shoes ever. And that pole keeps telescoping out. I quit. Loading up on me. Isn't it amazing how much line that reel holds? Yeah, that should be plenty. I don't just this with it anyway. That's a lot of 6 pound test line right there. Put a little float stopper up on there. And now this line's so small, I'm gonna need my little fancy reading glasses. There, talking about polishing shoes. Yeah, it reminds me back when I was a kid. That's how I learned to tie my shoes. Grandpa said,
Man, listen to that man.
he used to polish his shoes, and now I asked to help. And
Well, we'll see what
that's what
happens within
kids
7 days on the
Grandpa.
peaches. I'm
He'd
trying something else.
yeah, I got that foot stop on there.
Here, I'm back.
He said
Wow.
he's back in the saddle again. Yeah.
Yeah, it supposed to be able to crack a peach seed, get it out, put it in a damp paper towel, put it in a baggie, wait 7 days, it should sprout. Well, evidently this people's idea here didn't work. So I want to try something else. See if I can combine the two and get them to work. Which I left it in the bag of dirt right here, just in case I got some in there. It might start. The cherry seeds look like they had white mold inside it, so I'm assuming that's not normal.
I don't know. If I want a cherry tree, I just go buy a cherry tree.
I can't afford $40 right now to buy a cherry tree. I need some peach trees. Both of mine's dying. One's gone, rather, shall I say. The other one's about dead. I want to see how to do it with the sprout. I think you stick it in a potato and it should take off after putting root toner on it. That's probably what I'll do.
He said, I'm back in the saddle again. Yeah. Oh, crap, my little floater. I don't know if I get the line in right.
I heard that. I'm running in on the end of this, Terry. Let me scroll back here. Kiwi shoe polish he had on. Ah, heard that. That's like that pond over at Lancaster Park. You have to be 13 years or younger to fish it, and it's catch and release. Well, I was sitting there the last 2 days trying to figure out how I could get in there, catch some fish. I'm sure they got cameras up. For as
Tell him,
fancy as it is.
well, tell him you identify as a 13-year-old.
Yeah, I never thought about that, but I probably could.
They can't deny you then.
Heard that on the streets of Tijuana. That's where you buy your good boot sets down there. Run over to Chrissy and grab her on, pull her shirt. Mommy, I gotta go poop. Mommy, I gotta go poop. I bet he'll let me go then, won't he?
Yeah.
Heard that. That's a big fish, boy. I ain't never seen a 10-pound bass other than on TV, and I haven't. I'd like to catch one. I'd turn it back loose. I mean,
Uh, Ernie, which one is it?
do what?
That's the 4-pounder. Yep, there it is right there. That's another one you seen on TV.
Yeah, I want to catch one. I'd turn it back loose.
They're fun fight.
Heard that. I think the biggest bass I caught was probably about 2, 3 pounds.
Well, that's a good bass.
I caught it on a piece of bluegill fillet on the bottom, fishing for catfish.
Oh, then that don't count.
I caught 8 14.5 inches long down here at Tar Holler and turned them all back loose. Chrissy was mad that day. I almost went swimming with the fishies.
Yeah. Almost went swimming with the fishes.
And I was using dead bait of all things. She crossed my line. I said, hang on, I'll reel in. When I get up close, you just raise your pole up, the line will come up and I'll go under it. So that's what we did. I got up there, got my bobber up where she was at. I stopped for just a split second. She raised her line up. I pulled, and when I pulled, a bass hit that minnow I had on there for catfish. And that did it that day. She was ready to kill me.
No blame her. It would be too.
Yeah, Terry, if you get a great big catfish and it's not going to make it, and you want to take it home and have a meal out of it, if it's 30 some pounds, cut your fillets a little thinner, soak them in salt water and lemon juice, and they'll taste just like a 2-pound catfish. They won't be strong, fishy taste to them at all.
Now, if you
We
cook
caught
them right,
one
they'll
out of
be
a
good
pond that
taste.
weighed about 20 pounds, and we ate it. It's all farm raised, though. I don't know if that might have something to do with it or not, but it was good. Good morning, Benoit. How you doing?
Morning, big one, ladies.
Is it raining up your way yet? It's getting it here. I've caught a catfish on a rooster tail before. It kind of shocked me. I thought it was a big old bass that chased the guy's thermometer in. He was checking the temperature to put trout in the lake or the pond that he owned. He orders trout and have them put in there, and one of them chased it in. And he told me about it, and I was standing there talking to him while I was fishing. And about that time that something hit it, I said, "Well, I guess I just caught your bass because that's what's on the end of this." I get it in, it was like a little 5-pound catfish.
Ernie turned into a bass man.
Got a video on Campton,
Little pocket fisherman here, little claps down,
a
dog
white
jump
back
in there.
catfish stuff in there, crankbait. I was talking. Yeah, a lot of people don't believe they'll eat anything.
I think he's here. There we go.
Yeah.
I use bass for flathead bait.
Many years ago, Dad talked about eating crawdads and chub minnows. Them great big horny head chubs, these monsters. And you're lucky to find one down here anymore, about 6 inches long. I should have went down there and checked the creek down the road here. Took the minnow trap down and set it. See if there's any big ones in there. Catch them with a hook, piece of bread.
Piece of line. And I'm back in the saddle again. Yeah, finish more coffee.
Yeah, they make pretty good bait though, huh? That, the baby carp, bluegill. I'll tell you what's real good if you can get your hands on some is them baby yellow bellies. You cut the fins off of them and use them for bait. Catfish would love them.
Yeah, I'll go.
And if it would lighten up on the rain, I believe I'd go out there and fire up the air compressor.
Well, I get it at Walmart and get it all through.
Well, they're yellow bellies. If you ever eat them, they're supposed to taste like mud because that's all you catch at Lake Logan in them little pond areas north there on the north side. Some of them call them bullheads. Some of them call them yellow bellies.
I can go by there and pick it up as long as it don't have to set the feed very
Except my
long.
groin. Okay, I was just wondering about that, Sandy. I cracked the seed open to get the inner seed out, and it was moldy inside there, so I didn't think they'd be any good. But I'll throw them in a pot of dirt and see what happens.
The schedule that
Oh no, I guess I could use these right here, couldn't I?
later.
To start them in and then transplant them.
They tell me how much I can spend over.
Okay, let me back up here. Yes. Okay. Thank you, Terry. That's what we always called them, yellow bellies.
My feet come on. Doesn't want to be fine.
I know there was a place in Columbus across from the drive-in. There used to be a little pond back there. You take some red worms, you go back there and you can slay a bunch of them little baby ones. I mean, 3 inches. Perfect for bait.
Ooh, I get to go buy groceries today.
Yeah, she mentioned something about that the other day.
Yeah. I told her, I said, just do a Walmart pick order too. And I said, well, don't get nothing that requires meat at Walmart. I'll get that at this other place, grocery store. Because
I heard that.
I'm going to buy the meat that I can put on the grill.
That's right. I hear you, gig. Yep. Yep. That's where you get your best bait from, Curtis. If it's still there. I used to know the guy that owned the car lot. I know it's changed hands probably since then. Kissmiller used to be I think right there beside that one.
You know, over there at Japan, they got some beautiful cherry trees. They don't produce cherries, but they got the most beautiful blooms. I like to find
Yeah.
one of the plant here. Russ, you better have them double bacon cheeseburgers ready tonight.
Uh,
Now, tonight will probably be burritos tonight. Something easy, quick fix.
I'll wait till I see her. I'm going to tell her you called her easy.
I said something easy, quick to fix. I didn't say she was easy. Well, it should be easy for me. Don't have to ask her twice.
Yeah, I called Lisa old. Now you're calling her easy. Old and easy.
Lisa, who?
Burrito.
I ain't talking about that burrito.
The Japanese make sure to have a public holiday to allow people to go sit under the cherry trees and have picnics.
Oh,
Really?
they got some beautiful, beautiful cherry blossom trees over there. That's what I like to plant. I like to have two of them in my yard.
I think that's what that pear tree was I'm going to cut down out here. It just got little marbles on it.
No,
And it's been there since I was 16 years old.
I don't want no bracket pear trees. And them limbs too easy to break off. And
Oh,
they kill the grass off under it.
this one here was supposed to been a pear tree you could eat, but I planted it when I was a teenager and it ain't had nothing on it but marbles. So I think it's just one of them flowering trees.
Hey, I watch a guy over in Japan fishes. He fishes only at nighttime. And he got a translator deal over there. When I'm talking, he what he says to me, it translates to English. And I think that's pretty cool. I'll watch him. He stands on it. Usually he's on this one little rock. He stands just big enough for his feet. He stands there the whole time.
I seen them dump stuff down holes and fish come out of it over there. I don't buy that. Man, the more it rains, the longer I sit here, makes me want to back the truck down and throw some rods in there.
Yeah.
Because right now, if you got a canopy up over here, it'd be a good time to catfish right now.
Yeah, I'd
That
love
tree
to
you
have
see
one of
right there, that tree you see right in front of you is a Chinese walnut tree.
them. Get
It
rid of it.
grew up, I cut it down, and it come out in four pieces and growed, so I left it alone.
I can't stand walnut trees in my yard. Man, the walnuts drop all off in there. When they hit it with a mower, it's like coming out with baseball.
Ah, this one ain't too bad. They're about the size of an Aggie marble.
Rustic, I'm glad my advice helped catch that 50. That's right, buddy. Appreciate it. Y'all want to know? Y'all want some great advice on how to catch them big cats? Y'all should listen to Curtis there. Now, if dog would just listen.
Uh, oh, guys using hot sauce to catch carp. I'm just wondering if it ain't the tomato. That's the tomato flavor that's in that attracts them. Because they're kind of a vegetarian in a way.
He must not be watching this morning. Must still be in bed or something.
Yeah, dog probably laying in bed since it's raining today. I messaged him yesterday. I don't think he ever got it.
He usually messages me what his favorite thing to do. So
Yeah, I gotta replace looks like about 2 or 3 boards here on this deck. It goes out. If she ain't gonna use the pool, I wanna take and start taking this down. I can grow me another garden right there.
okay, got to get ready for the auto electric troubleshoot. See us. All right, Terry B. Take care.
All right, Terry, take care, buddy. Thanks for coming in. Pleasure to see you, buddy. Be careful today.
That's probably true, Curtis. That's probably true. He said,
What
"Oh,
did
it's
you buy
snowing."
another boat?
No, he didn't buy another boat.
Oh, I
I
thought he
he
bought
might
one
have
boat.
since yesterday. I don't know, but as far as I know, he ain't bought another boat.
It's hard to say with him.
You never from day to day, you never know. J Dog. He's a wheeler dealer, man. He can find them deals.
I
Yeah,
can't send the link. I don't know how to do it, Buggy. You're only allowed one person up on the channel, man. Through YouTube. That's what sucks.
yeah,
I'm
Sandy.
gonna check into Restream though, see what it's got.
He can't decide on what skirt to wear, Sandy. See through or plaid.
Oh, you got a side by side?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm on YouTube, Buggy. I'm gonna have Chrissy check out the Restream deal and see what's going on.
Curtis, I don't know if he got that. He remember yesterday he said he got to take that over and see about getting that. I think a transmission put in it or something back here. I don't know if he got that done or not. Didn't hear. I meant to message him and ask him if he got that done.
Oh boy, got a mule next door. He said it needs carburetor work or something. It ain't running right. You know what? After they burn all that old gas out and they put fresh in, that thing fired up and started running like a top. It run great.
Terry B straightening me out in there. Skirt means avoid, Rusty. Doesn't literally mean I'm wearing a see-through skirt. Man, I wish I could get over this chest cold. I'm zipping my mouth on that one, Terry.
Uh,
All right, Terry, later.
a skirt. Ain't that the same thing as a kilt?
No. And there you go up to the Irishman and tell him he's wearing a skirt. Or say, I like that skirt. Oh, my goodness, Ernie. You ain't seen one of them redheads get mad.
Hey, you guys got an extra one of them skirts for me? Them look pretty cool. Look like you stay cooler in it.
Yeah,
I try
Ernie be the one who wouldn't wear shorts underneath.
it. That would be J Dog.
Oh, I don't know anything about
Curtis
that.
does it just to be funny.
Told you don't tell. Told you don't tell. Well, quit sending me them OnlyFans pics. I wouldn't know.
Oh, that's where he fishes at, Jody. You say he catches a lot of fish down there because nobody else fishes it.
Nobody else fishing down there, so there's plenty out there.
I ain't never been to California. I've been to
You,
Florida once and didn't get to look around.
you ain't missing nothing. I mean, they got some
Well,
beautiful, gorgeous places out there, but you don't want to go to none of the big cities. They ain't worth looking.
down in Florida, didn't get to look around much. Stayed overnight in a motel, sat on the balcony and drinking coffee and watched the fruitcakes walk by.
Ernie Curtis wants to know what does he do?
Oh, you're wearing one of them funny looking skirts with no drawers on underneath them just to be funny.
Well, he's got to air dry somehow.
J Dog does it just because it's in his nature. He wants to stay cool while he's on the boat. Amberjacks with red. I heard amberjacks. I can't remember what they was. Somebody said something about them around here.
Hey, I've seen people out there. The guy on the pier when I was at Myrtle Beach, he had red rubber bands around a hook and blue rubber bands around another hook. Had them made up like that, just rubber bands. He was catching fish with.
Yeah.
He said, I never had to change out. He said, I just keep using it. Just makes his kilt into a mini skirt.
Now the little fish you catch in these creeks out here around rocks and stuff, they look like a short bass, a little baby bass with red eyes. Ain't that what them rock bass is?
Warmouth, like a warmouth, yeah. Rock bass,
Well,
yeah.
it ain't. Yeah, it ain't a warmouth. It's got a shape of a bass,
Yeah, with
body
red
like
eye.
a bass.
It's called a red
That's
eye.
what I thought.
Yeah, it's a rock bass. Small rock bass.
Somebody showed one on a show once and said it was something else. I said that's a rock bass, but they might call it different from where they're at.
The wrong kind of crazy, Curtis. Oh, he said, yeah, it drives the ladies crazy. As long as it's doing something. Y'all need to quit that. I don't need them visions in my head. I got to think about how many tomatoes I need to buy. I don't need to be thinking about that walking around the grocery store.
Good. Curtis, if you and Eric want some of these Roma tomatoes, man, let me know.
Sandy, he's
Before
trying
you,
to
I mean, I'll hang on to them till you get back.
like
Try to
brush
keep them alive.
little pigtails.
They
Keep
got
looking there.
they got a little bit of time left to grow in them. If not, I'm gonna chuck them. By the time y'all get back, they might not be selling tomatoes. They might be off the shelf and gone.
Yeah, Jody, that's the song when J Dog Curtis drive by Pickle Park. Hit me, baby, one more time while wearing their skirts. Morning, crazy hillbilly.
What's up, crazy? Good to see you, buddy. It's been a while. How you been? Mr. Mike, welcome in, brother.
Trying to get the dog out, but he ain't coming out of his house today. He rolled over, heard it raining, looked over the terrace, said, Yo, Dave, going back to sleep.
Dude, mine wants to come out, but it's too wet for her. She don't like the water that well.
What time is it, Ernie?
I don't know. I ain't got a clock on this. So I figure it's probably about 9.
Curtis, what time is it?
He's got to see which way his Mickey Mouse watch has got his hands pointing.
Said he's worth diving to pass for his adult baby, but Eric got tired of changing. Almost 9 o'clock. It's almost 8 o'clock. I got time in. Okay, 8:57, 7:57 here.
That's what I kind of figured. Chrissy said 8:57.
I'm going to Walmart at noon.
There's somebody else supposed to be going to Walmart too, but Gonna be one of them
Well,
days.
well, today is grocery day for us. We buy groceries every 2 weeks, and we're about out
I
of there.
know. I know if this old boy goes over towards Walmart, his butt's getting some green onions and a lettuce. I'm gonna have me some fried cornbread tonight. Mm,
That reminds me, I
tastes
better
so good, make you smack your mama.
go get that Tigers seed at Walmart.
Them one seeds I planted rustic was trash for lettuce. They didn't even come up. The first batch. Yeah. Curtis said he slept like a baby. He wakes up every 2 hours hungry and needs his diaper changed. So which one of you ladies is doing it?
Also going to need a seed for the top down.
Only thing that's a trap, Sandy, is when Curtis eats the wrong food and gets in your vehicle and goes down the road and shuts the door. That's the trap door that's getting shut. And then he'll sit over and do what he needs to do and laugh about it.
Oh, good. I'm glad she
I know
gets
how
happy.
Curtis works.
See, he just said 9 o'clock bottle time. Ugh.
Y'all think Curtis is all innocent and crap. He's not innocent. He's far from that.
Curtis is like sitting over like, whoa, 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 wait a minute. When did everybody start picking on me? What did I do? I'd stand beside you there, Curtis, but man, you got to take that skirt off. Your butt cheeks hanging out.
I
It's not
swear
going
I
to look
wish
good.
I had that picture of them pickle shirts that was at Walmart. First person that come to mind was Eric and Curtis down at J Dog selling T-shirts, and they got so famous Walmart stuffed up and bought some.
My baby's all grown up. Not take care of them no more.
Huh? That bucket ain't even getting no water. Sitting in the wrong spot, I guess.
What are you doing? Collecting rainwater?
Yeah, I got some buckets sitting there. I collect it and use it to water what's on the porch. I got two, four. I got 6 flower pots with potatoes in it that I planted a while back. They come up. Instead of cutting 2 eyes, I shaved the potato just a little bit below the skin where the eye was and stuck it in the ground. I wanted to see if it come up because everybody says you have to have 2 eyes on a potato. Well, I got news for you. You look at them blue flower pots, you see the plant sticking up out of them. So that
Yeah.
has to be a myth. Now, the next question, will it produce potatoes like it should with it only having one eye? That would be the next question.
No, Jody's not going to get you to stop by sweet talking. He's going to sweet talk you because he wants that spare bedroom. Remember? He going to clean the house and cook you supper so you can take him fishing.
Yeah, what was that called, Jody, when they did that? Trot a little horsey, went to town, one foot up, the other down.
Got to go with what works. You go, Curtis. Y'all are good people over here, fishing community. Y'all, I'm going to get off of YouTube. I'm not going to put up with the bullying. That's so all that. So I had fun with you. Who's bullying who, Curtis? We ain't bullying
Who's
nobody.
messing with you, hillbilly?
Right.
You always welcome in my life, brother.
Yeah, mine too.
You don't have to get off of YouTube. Just blocking people, man. Who's messing with you? I'll kick them out of here if they're in here. My channel ain't about all that. I'll bully you a little bit, but you would like my bullying. I'd slap you with some biscuits and cornbread and fried potatoes and stuff like that.
No, he wouldn't.
That's the only bullying you'd be getting from me.
He'd slap you with a bean cake or a tater cake.
Well, you got that right. Good old bean cake with gravy on it in the morning for breakfast. Yes, sir.
Yeah, he Ernie go. We all know Ernie ain't giving up that biscuit and gravy to nobody.
I ain't had none in a while. Only time I get biscuits and gravy is when I go to Hardee's. We ain't made none here in a while.
All
I'll
that
try
flour
to
you
stay
use
away
to make
from it.
what from gravy?
Biscuits and gravy. That's the
Well,
only time I actually make biscuits when I make gravy.
I mean, heck, you using all that old stuff and that flour for them tater cakes ain't no difference. Might as well fix you a good breakfast.
Oh, but you enjoy it, Curtis. We know the difference.
Hey, Jody
You
and
always
Sandy.
gotta have something stuck in his mouth, Jody, so it shut him up. Somebody at Walmart had a Jeep. They went in and bought a duck and stuck it in the door handle of the Jeep, and it looked like a real duck hanging there.
Hey, they said Wanna Be Outdoors came into my live Wednesday. I couldn't read the chat and I didn't see him. And if he's in here watching, I apologize. I should have said hi to you if I'd seen you, but I didn't see you.
You never know what you might get around here, Hillbilly, but nobody be bothering you, buddy.
Hey, he said,
Y'all come in here and
so y'all are going to slap me with a piece of bologna.
we all just get here and cut up, pick on each other.
Now,
That's about as far as it goes.
Ernie might slap you a piece of bologna, but I like you. I'll slap you with a piece of steak.
I bet Hillbilly's heard of bologna gravy.
Yeah, I have too. Didn't care too much. Unless it was fried. Now, you fried the bologna, put in there's pretty good. Yeah, I got a couple bullies. I just blocked them.
Yep.
Jody's gonna do the
You
cheap one. She's just gonna throw buying sausage at him.
ever fry one of them viennas there, Jody? Fry it up in the skillet?
Oh, that's about like cooking spam.
It's different. I was going to try to see if I got any charcoal, take that old grill and turn it into a charcoal grill since the burners are shot out. This big grill here, I got to have two propane to run it.
You know, buying sausage is just a real dirt cheap hot dog.
They're like $1 a can now.
I remember when they used to be 50 cents a can, man. I love buying sausage. They're pretty good. On Friday, I fry at least 2 pounds of bologna before I make my gravy.
Heard that. I fried my bologna first too.
What the heck? That's right, Sandy Vegemite. Oh my gosh,
Ew, that
that is
stuff's nasty.
that's an acquired taste right there, boy.
Hey, you
And
know what? I seen a video, Jody. It was potted meatloaf. The guy fixed it in the garage, and it looked pretty good. And I don't even like potted meat that well.
I remember traveling with my grandpa and grandpa from California back to Tennessee to visit his folks. And as we was traveling, we'd stop. That's what we'd have. Mayonnaise
Welcome
upon
in,
meat
Mr.
sandwich.
Welcome in, Mr. John Parker.
Morning, Mr. John.
You catfishing, riddle making, song making man.
Yeah, bologna biscuits is good. Fried bologna. Fried bologna with
Yeah,
sugar.
hillbilly.
What do you say? Jody Pontoon can throw me some catfish, slap me with a catfish. Whatever, just give me a catfish.
Oh, hush, misplaced.
Banana nut
That'd
butter.
go good with coffee.
Side pork. Whoa.
That sounds good too, Uncle Lou. I ain't had none of fresh pork in a long time.
Man, today I'm gonna buy the meat. I'm gonna at the store. I'm gonna get several packages of pork steaks.
Heard that.
Now you like pork chops, breakfast chops. I'll buy those too.
It's fresh pork. It's a fresh side of pork here, Jody. Is all it is. Here comes the little breeze blowing.
Welcome back, Denise. Welcome back.
Man. I wish I had that cotton picking mattress out of the camper. I'd start ripping into it today since it's raining. But I got about 10 gallons of spray out there in the trailer, and I don't want to bust my spray tank.
You know, Ernie complained about the rain. So here, Ernie, I got you a little umbrella.
Yeah, that's cool.
It's a little. It's a little umbrella.
You know what? Curtis could probably use that.
See, it ain't short. I got to turn this off. There you go. The little umbrella. There you go, Ernie.
There you go, Curtis. You could use that for when I get on top of your roof.
See, it comes with a little clip. Slides in there
Uh,
like that. It clips to your phone. It keeps your phone in the shade.
huh. Couldn't make out what was on that side of that truck, but that was a different truck that went down. Well, come on back anytime, Hillbilly. Be careful out there mowing, buddy.
I'm
Man,
on
I
my
wish I had some more fence. I would just go ahead and fill up the rest of the yard down there and turn it into a tomato patch.
It won't protect Rusty's big melon. No, it won't. My head's bigger than that thing.
I'm going to try to.
No problem.
I can't say what I want to. I'll shut up.
You know, Curry Floods, he's small. He can hide behind that. Just to show you a comparison. How big that umbrella is. There's the umbrella.
Just about
Oh,
Curtis's size to fish with.
yeah, here's another comparison. Here's a pair of my sunglasses. Here's the umbrella.
Big.
It works good. I haven't used it yet. I keep forgetting it. 8 days until she leaves. Well, I hope you have a safe trip. Yeah, Rusty got a head like Kool-Aid man. Oh yeah. I got a big old head. Never got one of those to work rustic. They always fell off. I haven't used mine yet. I clipped it on the phone just to see what it looked like, and it stayed on there to hold that big brain.
Yeah, I probably could take that small umbrella and rig it up over there.
I've never been accused of having a brain. I got a lot of air in there. It's a lot of
Also
free
got a
space.
picnic table umbrella that might work even better.
That's I agree with you on there, Uncle Lou. If Jody and Sandy keep DMing me, I'm going to give him something to chat about. You mean them? I'm going to give them something to chat about. Oh, I got it, Curtis.
He gets excited.
He can't help it.
I'll tell you what, that guy that was jogging over Wednesday, I I swear he looked like Forrest Gump the way he walked.
Ooh, get him, Sandy. Get him, Sandy. Curtis, they want a young man. Yeah, Buggy, like Buggy. They want a young man like Buggy. Jody don't want an old man. She'll tell you straight up. She wants an old fart. She wants a man so old that he got one foot in the grave and the other one's on a banana peel.
He, Curtis had to go out there to California to them rich people. You might get lucky out there and find him an old woman that's looking for a young guy. Take care of her for a little while.
I ain't saying nothing. I'm gonna let that one go.
Well, maybe they could take care of each other.
Now, Sandy, you know you're gonna have to share. It's only fair.
Yeah, I can see Curtis now driving a car out there. Where would you like to go to, Miss Daisy?
You can have him Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday, but when it comes Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Jody's got to have him because that's when she fishes.
Yeah, she gotta need somebody to net the fish for her. Oh, was that Rent-A-Fish calling you again? Oh no, that was probably Curtis calling her, telling her to be quiet.
The way you picking on me, I love you. Remember, we're gonna be roommates for the summer.
I wash your feet and Eric sniffs your hair.
What about all that?
Is it good news or bad news, Jody? Hopefully good.
I don't share it ever. It isn't worth my time. Well, Jody, you're outside of luck. It's 7 day a week right there for Sandy.
Some birds out there eating seeds on my straw. That's good.
Sandy, how come my parents still half your garden? Oh, Joe, that'd be perfect, a brother for each end. What are you trying to like it or Grody?
Yeah, get a cashier's check. That's right.
Yep,
Because they can say you didn't pay for it. At least you got proof with the cashier's check.
yep. And a receipt. You make sure you get a bill of sale.
Yep.
Oh, feet and hair. Eric for the hair and Kurt's for the feet. Kurt's down there for his OnlyFans page. Okay, Jody, wiggle the toes. Come on. Yeah, that's the way to do it.
Yeah, he probably do good pedicures too, Jody.
Jody, they could take you on that cruise, you'd be set. Oh, they're going to do it at the courthouse where they sign the papers and stuff like that. And once she signs them papers and hands them over to you, she can't do crap.
Yep.
She can't take nothing out of that trailer either without your permission. That's a fact, no matter where you're at. Did y'all hear that? I got to go get her some toilet paper. Where you at?
Wow, 4 hours. Wow. Make sure there's no liens on the place. Bud said.
That cost to get that done.
Why would she have to have it in her hand, Sandy? It should be sitting beside her with a long straw or one of them holding it. That's even better. Okay. Cool deal. Well, I see water on top of the ground now, so it's wet officially. Now, if it slacks up, I'll go out there and strike me a lighter or two and some gasoline and get the show on the road.
I had to read. I had to, Sandy. I had to read that twice to get that.
I'm gonna grab me another cup of coffee. Be right back.
Jody be like, "Okay, come on over here, boys. I'll take you out fishing." They get over there. It's okay before I can take you out fishing. We got to move some stuff for a couple days. Ugh. Oh, Mason, good kid. I'm gonna do a final walkthrough for a bug because she was pissed. She had to move out last night. Make sure they didn't damage it. Yeah, you never know. Make sure they didn't take no light pictures and stuff like that. Yeah, I'm tired. Not making much sense anymore. It's nearly midnight and I'm still working. You guys are helping me stay awake. Dang, Sandy. I need my car wash, Sandy. Here's a tip for y'all. If y'all gonna trade vehicles that day, schedule the day before. Go have your car detailed and trade it in, and you'll get more money out of it. It might cost you $100 detail it, but hey, if you can get another 2 grand out of it, go ahead and go for it, or 1,000. Buggy said check everything. Boy, Brian B. wasn't kidding in that picture where I'm fighting that 50-pounder right there. Got that rod band. My legs do look like chicken legs in that picture. I will wait to wash my car until the weather's drier for a while. You can always go out there and put soap suds all over your car while it's raining and just let it. Curtis, you better cut the grass first if you're going to try to show off the tree stump. Oh my God, Jody. In the trees, huh? Just reminded me of a clip I sent Curtis for him to be a car wash lady. I'm sure he has the credentials. Hey, Mr. Sampson, good morning. How you doing this morning, Mr. Sampson? Hope all's well with you there, buddy. Yes, yes, Sandy. Shut it. You're making him blush. Every time he blushes, pulls blood away from his feet. Hold on here. What are y'all trying to say about my little buddy Jody? Ain't me. Oh, Sandy said, not what you said, Curtis. Jody said, you're a little buddy.
Man, that rain's chilly. Woo. Come off
Yeah,
that roof, went down my back.
I never realized how cold that water was up there at Cumberland until it splashed on me. Man, that water was warm here last week. Now it's temperatures dropped in that water. Nobody makes fun of Curtis.
Hey, what's going on, J Dog?
Uncle Lou calls him Nutty Buddies. His favorite little Debbie cake.
Only reason he likes them little Debbie cakes like that, Curtis does, because of pacifier blue.
What cakes he been eating?
Oh, J Dog had a new cake the other day. I heard. Are they any good?
Curtis is too innocent to make much fun of, really, J Dog. Boys, he got you snowball there, Fanny.
Yeah, he does.
Even Jody agrees.
If you look real close, you see the wings are duct taped on. Whoa.
I lost signal there a minute. Said you wasn't able to connect. I was saying, we all love you, Curtis, so we wouldn't mess with you. He's been eclipsed. Uh-oh. You mean eclipsed or clipped?
Poor man is probably brushing,
To his hairline.
blushing to his
Blushing to his
hairline.
hairline. All the blood to his head.
I got
I
echo
got
from
echo
somewhere.
from somewhere. That's right, Curtis.
Am I still echoing, Chris? Yep. I bet it's gone now, ain't it? No, I don't hear it. It's when Rustic left, it's gone, ain't it? M Barbie. Yeah, it was Rustic.
Can you hear me now?
Yeah.
Okay. Buy me a big old baby bottle. Why?
I bought the grandkids some for birthdays. You didn't see the look, or Christmas. You didn't see the look I got. Got them a baby calf bottle.
Jody, Eminem Barbie.
Yeah, it ain't echoing now.
Oh, because he's a crybaby. Man, I got to get rid of that. Sorry, folks. Damn.
Yeah.
Ah, Jody. Look out, J Dog. You should have stayed silent and watching. Now they're going to pick on you.
Everybody likes kicking the pup around.
Curtis over going, glad my buddy came in here. Leave me alone. She tried to make what? Oh my goodness. Was she trying to
Was she
bottle
sitting
feed
on a
you or
bag of dog food?
was she trying to bottle feed you, J Dog, or do it naturally? And he said, J Dog, how's the weather your way?
Probably raining.
Tried to, you did. And then spit up when I burped you. Oh my goodness. Good old puppy. You're a good doggy. Oh, Jay, well, we got it through here. It was headed that way. Sunshine here now.
I'm about half tempted to go back to bed myself.
These other two weren't helping.
I thought he was a big boy. He could take care of himself.
Denise said, J Dog was hoping to go south of him. Big Mike said he sent it north. He don't want it in Tennessee anymore.
Wish I had a different phone I could go live on. I could keep one charge. I'm pretty sure this should light up sometime today.
Oh, yeah. It'll move it out. I got to go see what she wants.
I got one of the picnic table umbrellas I could pop up out there by the boat, do some sanding. I just wonder how much a roll of 4x4 wire would cost me. It don't even have to be 4x4. It could be 2x4 wire. I can at least use it for other things after this if I needed it. $21 wonderful people in here. 25 thumbs up. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Much appreciated. I see the phone's trying to text to talk again. I told you that's stick a binky in his mouth so he'd be quiet. I hear you, Jody. I'm starting to get tight between my shoulder blades and feels in my chest a little bit too. But it's mostly in between the shoulder blades. Because it's where I'm sitting here not doing nothing. Pull up watermelon, put a little salt on that. Mm-mm-mm. Ain't nothing no better on a cold day, on a hot day. Nice big old cold piece of watermelon. Man, this rain puts a damper on things in a way. I should have went out there and put that tarp up yesterday. That way I could go out there and do some burning. Can't believe these pine trees are dying out. That one would almost make a perfect Christmas tree. The truck, I thought it was thunder. I'm not a cantaloupe fan. I prefer honeydews. There you go, Sandy. A good ripe honeydew over a cantaloupe any day. A cold watermelon. Well, you be careful going over there to look at that house today, buddy. I hope they're right, Jody. Not going this range guy, but I'm going nuts. Okay. Tip. Heard that, Buggy. Buggy gave him Red Bull. He'll be done with that house in about 15 minutes. Wow. Make it 30 minutes. The first 15, he's going to be amazed at what he sees. Sound like the rain's getting a little bit harder. Yeah, I think she did too. Man, the leaves on the catawba trees is about maxed out. Should be getting some bloom on them real soon, and then the bugs. Then I can start freezing them. I heard you cook them in boiling water for just a few seconds and then put them in baggies and freeze them. I don't know how true that is, but I'll figure it out. I'll do a bag and see. Because normally they turn black. uh, man, after I got damp, man, it's a little chilly out here. Oh, that might be the garbage man I hear. I feel sorry for him today. I think that's who it is. I can barely hear the motor. I'll be right back.
All right, I'm back. I'm back. Okay, I'm back. I'm back in the saddle again. Yeah. Oh. Yeah, she was in there talking to me, so I figured, hey, I'll go ahead and go take a shower and get that out of the way because, like I said, I got to go. I got to leave here a little bit after 11 to be up there to get that pickup. Oh, Rustic has some of his chores done. No, I'll be doing those when I get back. My first chores, I'm going to go buy groceries, man. Got to go get the meat, put on the barbecue. Got to put on a little bit of the cologne here. See if I can't talk the cashier lady into drop her some of that price. You know what I mean? Guess what, Rustic Deese and Buggy got engaged when he was gone. What? Hey, congratulations! Yeah, Buggy finally going to go out with a woman. Yeah, Buggy. Denise, no, we didn't. Oh my goodness! What? And I was so happy for you. Look at Mary on your pontoon. Congratulate the buggy. Sorry for Denise. Oh my goodness. Both of them said, I want to get married again. We don't have to get married. Shack up. Quick, Rusty disappears so they divorce again. I'm back. Did they get divorced? Thanks, guys. Send all gifts to my address. Yeah, Buggy said, send me the wedding gifts, but they get married. I divorce you, Buggy. So now split the gifts. Yeah, Buggy would drown. Everybody sent Buggy flowers. Hey, at least the house smelled nice with all that flowers. Look nice.
Wow.
Yeah, Buggy's a heck of a fisherman. Hey, there's Brian Beast. What is this, Jerry Springer? Morning, Brian.
Morning, Brian.
Give me something.
I seen that yesterday. Thank you. You just had to make it rain today. Welcome back, Jody. This is wild, man. The water, the ground ain't taking the water in too good. It's starting to puddle up out there in the yard.
Way up under there. Man, I got to find me a pump. I ain't got enough ammunition in my pool.
I can't hear nothing nobody's saying on here.
You can't hear me, Ernie?
This rain under this metal roof, it's hard to hear.
Put your rubber coating up there.
I don't know how much longer I can stay live anyway because of the battery.
All gifts should be in the form of gift cards. Best Buy and Bob Evans are preferred. There you go, Buggy. Perfect for catching fish so they don't have to worry about the other one stealing their fish. Buggy, don't forget the Amazon. Wait, didn't Buggy spank you, J-Dog, on your birthday? Oh, I hear you fine, Rustic. Did Rustic say he doesn't have enough ammunition in his pole? Oh, I've got enough to make it hit the ceiling.
I tell you what, these buckets are overflowing already.
I said, ooh, did I just say that? I'm gonna get a message from Curtis now from Bert was saying, you leave my woman alone, boy, girl. Maybe drive down there to Misery to whoop your butt. What's this? Ernie, if you want this Benemy top cheap, I dare you time out Chris. Uh-oh.
I don't know how to do that on YouTube side, J Dog.
I did, Buggy.
Besides, it wouldn't do too much good because she got just as much power here as I do. I'm on YouTube. I ain't on StreamYard, so I don't know what I'm doing. I'll liable kill the whole stream.
You just touched
I
her
go
name.
touching buttons.
You just touched her name. You want me to time out J-Dog real quick? I've already gotten in HR this morning. I'm shutting up. You put your foot in your mouth, did you? Yeah, I sure did.
Man, oh man, I had to go get a jacket on. Where I got wet, I got cold.
Ooh, J-Dog said, what you got, Buggy? What you got, Buggy? There you go, J-Dog. It's been official. He's retired as a tournament fisher. He's going out of winter. Oh, they're getting something right now.
And you probably didn't see it, Chris. You gotta wait till he comes back. Man, it's really coming down.
Oh, what a mess. What a mess. They get the horse yet.
Chrissy
Rusty,
says
I'm
she's
supposed to
supposed
go to
to go to
Walmart.
Walmart today, Rustic.
Are you? Well, I'm getting my sodas at Walmart. They're a lot cheaper. Whoa. I will come down there and 1v2 you on the same boat.
Well,
I don't go out like that, buddy. I think I'm gonna stay here in the zoo on the bank. I'm gonna do those pumps and stay there. I ain't gonna do it. Oh, you welcome, Sandy.
poor Sandy.
6
Never
minutes.
underestimate a girl that puts her toes in the sand, because you never know what might happen.
What's this Coke can here say? It's gonna disappear. It says, dude. Buggy Rustic would rather take you along, not saying where he would
Well,
take
I
you.
tell you what, it's getting
Hey,
foggy out here.
evidently, with the gift cards, he's taking us to what's it called?
That's right, Sandy.
Sand's not the problem. It's what lives in the sand. Bees and salty
Definitely
pipes.
be soggy pants today if I go out there, Brian.
Luke said, Mr. Salt's pants.
Man, I looked on TV for them quick disconnect sand and disc. I gotta buy a multi-pack or pay more for it if I just want
Hey,
one
I need to
certain
ask Brian
grip.
B. I need to ask Brian B something. Did you find you a car yesterday? Ernesto sent some of that moisture back Wednesday.
Uncle Lou, I'd send you all of it the rest of the day over your way. I'm going nuts up here. If it would let up to a sprinkle, I'd go out there and try to set that on fire.
Hey, Fresno. Morning, Fresno. By the time you woke up,
Morning, Frizz. Hurry back in this place.
sing with me, Rustic. Buggy wants a sing with me. Rustic wants a buggy with a soft tan. He wants a buggy with a magic touch. Hey, how did I get involved in that? That's between him and Denise. Yeah, but I'm torn between two vehicles, so I'm going to check them out this
That
weekend.
ain't a soft
Well, I
touch, that's an easy touch.
heard you was buying a pink Cadillac. Just a couple hours worth. I have to finish putting my motor back together when parts get here.
Well, Brian, what you do, you forget about what you like right off the bat. Buy what you need, what you gotta have. That will do you the best purpose for what you need to do it with. I heard that on a couple hours.
My mom loved Conway Twitty. My dad would get jealous when she listened to him. Oh my gosh.
Hello, darling. Nice to see you. Still think like you used to get out again.
With that background placement, that hand movement wasn't right, Rustic. Yeah, I noticed that after I put that up there. I did that. Rustic does too, Jody. Rustic does what? Oh no, I don't either. I've never cared for Conway Twitty. I remember one time we went over to Dolly World over in Tennessee. There was Conway Twitty's place, and Mom loved Conway Twitty. And
Wow.
get out, she goes, "I can't believe I'm at Titty's place, Titty's place," and everybody just looked at her. And it dawned on her what she said. We just laughed.
Man, I gotta get these flowers off too.
It was funny.
I guess I'll see if the neighbor's gonna put a garden in or not. If not, I'm gonna ask him if I can use the dirt.
Smalley took her to see her at Coal City. I think the music part they fussed all the way back home.
That's all I used to listen to growing up going to West Virginia, bluegrass and country music. Now I don't listen to much of anything anymore.
You see Rustic trapping Buggy in the back of my pontoon now. Hello, Buggy. How you doing? It's been a long time since anyone will see you. Well, this changed over to me real quick, didn't it, Ernie?
Do what?
Said this conversation's changed over to me now, ain't it? Real quick.
Yeah, it's on you now. It ain't Curtis. Went
Curtis is
from
over there
Curtis to
going,
J Dog and now you. Well, Buggy.
y'all gonna make Denise
Can't leave that little.
jealous. Better you than someone else, Rustic, like me. You got like me, Curtis. Morning,
Good
Lisa.
morning, Lisa. Welcome in.
It's raining where Ernie's at, and the sun is shining bright here. Yeah.
Starting to brighten up a little bit, but that don't mean a whole lot.
Now you should be getting some sunshine before long.
The way the
Then when you
weather
do
talk, they're raining all day.
the humidity's going to take over. Rusty will take a picture, hold Buggy like he is that fish. Come here, big boy. Buggy. Buggy said you had big shoulders, Rusty. Sandy said it's
Good
Fishing
night,
Saturday.
Sandy.
I'm
Sleep
having
well.
good night, everyone. Watch out for HR. They're a bit stiff skirt. All right, Sandy. You have a good rest of your evening.
Sleep well. I hope you have good dreams and not nightmares of Curtis in his skirt and his hairy legs or a diaper and a pacifier.
Curtis, talk to her till she falls asleep. Old Fresno.
Man, I'll tell you what. Curtis started to get in the truck and ride around Lancaster with me a few times.
Curtis
He'll be
says,
busting a gut by the time you get back home. Because I'll catch somebody standing on the side of the road. I'll do an Ozzy Osbourne holler, laugh, and watch and see what happens. Gotta
Curtis,
wash your hair. Use rainwater, Jody. It makes it soft.
uh, must be nice. You could have so much I could bust on with you. But I'm nice and let you slide. Yeah, that's why I started asking Curtis, how did Brian know? Unless he been over there. J Dog sending him pictures again. Yeah, I seen that, J Dog.
He shaved his legs. He's got to go get the weed eater out of dry or out of the shed.
Hey, I'm a wild man. There's a lot of pictures of me out there eating M&Ms.
Yeah.
Boy, it's rain on boy.
Man, it started raining over there yet, Curtis?
If it ended up there, it's upset when it rained and hit out liver tires.
Wow, 22 wonderful people, 27 thumbs up. Appreciate everybody. If it lets up a little bit, I'll go out there and play with some matches and a gas can.
Nah, it's too wet to try to burn it now.
Uh,
Curtis ain't allowed to talk unless Buggy tells him he can. Oh,
I got something thrown over it. Maybe it's covered enough of it to keep it dry. I got some old gas out there I'll throw on it. Even got some cooking oil. I'll get it going.
he said, yeah, it's pouring rain there. Oh.
No, I figured it would be by now. Guess I could fix up some potato cakes for lunch and try to burn that here. Talk about it letting up, it just rained harder.
Said, oh, everybody's seen the pictures. Buggy can show them if he wants. Yeah, Curtis ain't scared.
Shit.
And while he's over thinking, what's Buggy got?
I can't believe you can't hear the metal roof.
Only when you talk.
Really?
Yeah, other than that, until you talk, we hear it when you talk, but when you're not talking, it's quiet. I would like to point out there are only 7 people in here before I came in. You're welcome. I will send you an invoice. Anybody say don't know how to post them. Now the question is, Buggy going to show the picture of you dog? Oh, just don't post the one with the milk. Got milk. People abuse you better, Curtis. Oh my goodness.
Yeah. Man, this is really a messed up day, ain't it?
Nah, enjoy it when it rains. If you don't have to do nothing outside, just sit back and relax. Wish I had a porch I could sit on the when it does that. Well, you can see it misting rain up there and that and them hills up there. It don't look like it's raining that hard. It's just got a good sprinkling.
Do what?
So it don't look like it's raining that hard.
Yeah, it's pouring off the roof.
Well, I can see that. Yeah, it's a metal roof. It's going to run off like that.
It's getting it.
Curtis said it's raining hard where he's at. That's where I dig me a little trench down through there where that water run off down there.
Yeah, look down the ramp.
Well, wait for the big stream to turn it.
So just said hi again.
Yeah, it's wet down there. I see it.
Huh? It's got a big old puddle here in front of the porch where it's running off the roof. It ain't soaking in. It's just going to be a runoff rain.
You must live on some clay dirt.
That nice steady rain is what we need.
That's what our blue city's needing, a good steady rain.
Yep. Be a good night for somebody to pick night crawlers up.
Fresno said it's going to be 100 out there today, Ernie. Trade him some rain. His Uncle Lou needs something. These fish get busy. 100 degrees.
Do what?
Fresno says it's going to be 100 out there in California where he's at. He wants some rain. He'll trade you.
If I could send it to him, I sure would.
Yeah, but he's going to send you the 100-degree weather.
Wow. I don't know. I might make some burgers today.
Yeah, Fresno,
Yeah.
ignore it. Delete it. I got the same thing.
Yeah, delete it, block it, whatever you do. Everybody's getting it.
Rusty, do you know if we're still having that 1 versus 1, Brian and J Dog? Yeah, it's supposed to happen in July 4th, I think. 4th, I guess what they said. Yeah, Frez, I got the same one. Several people did. I seen it yesterday and I deleted it. far as I know, Curtis said it's supposed to be set in stone. I think it's for the 4th.
Yeah, somebody trying to be like the great downtown. Ain't nobody doing but me.
Ain't nobody doing what? Oh, you talking about the Facebook deal?
Yeah, they made me. They broke the mold, Jack. They
Yeah.
said we can't handle no more of this.
Yeah, Curtis, ain't you co-hosting that? You gonna rechat stuff for that?
Oh, day's Friday, yeah, it'd be a good night to be burning tonight.
Yeah, everything's wet. Yeah, supposed to be me and you, and we're gonna rechat. And Brian and J Dog's supposed to go 1v1, but I think it's on July 4th. That's what they decided on. Ooh, Brian said as of now, I'm still good to go. Sucker.
Yeah.
You ain't on my channel. I'll be playing some Booker T's. Oh, tell me, you just not just say that.
I'll be right back.
As of now. No, it ain't as of now. That's right, Bug. You tell him as of now, no. It's set in stone. You better get that boat ready. You better get a pink Cadillac with a tow hitch. You can pull that boat to the water. Brian is going to clean the dust off his rods and fish. What? He going to take them down off the window and polish them up. As of now, meaning nothing's changed. We still good to go, Curtis. I don't plan on fishing tonight unless James wants to go. We're leaving around 2 tonight to go get the pontoon. Hey, you ain't got time to fish this weekend. You're buying a place. You got to move in. You want to go live moving? Go ahead. We'll watch. New beginning. Pontoon Jody. New beginning. Started off right there, Jody. Moving in, getting your pontoon, getting you a new truck, and then just cruise right into the fishing. Do a series, a new beginning, part 1. Yeah, Jado, we want to know what pontoon did you get? No, first thing I'm doing is setting bug bombs off just in case. Well, there you go. A new beginning, part 1. You get a palmettos? I thought he sold that. You're gonna run all the bugs to your neighbor's house. They gonna appreciate you for that. Yeah, too much. He wants too much money for that. Yeah, make sure you open up all the cabinets, doors.
Yeah, they doing good. They're standing up. They growed some since the other day.
Yep, they sure have.
Got all these flowers in the butter bowl to plant. Flowers in the flower pot. Johnny peppers there. Cucumbers, zucchini. I got a little bit of everything I got to plant yet. If the neighbor don't take it. I
Let's see
was
how much
going to go in the
pepper.
house for a minute, so it slacked up a little.
I think it was a good price, fully loaded,
Yeah.
ready to fish with a good closure. Hey, if that's what you want, Jody, go for it. Yep.
Do what makes you happy.
Seen that, Curtis. Yep. Say no to no. Curse back.
Yeah,
Curse.
probably won't be able to be live very much longer. Battery is going down.
Oh, my breakfast is ready. Yeah, Jody. If you looked
Yeah.
around, you think that's the best deal for you, go for it, girl. Oh, my breakfast is ready. I'll be right back, Ernie. What the heck? It's us for me. I can't, nor do I want a boat. I have to work on. I want to jump on and go. Not worry if I can get back. That's true, Joe. That is true.
Or do what makes you feel good, Jody. That's all I can say. That's like this one here. When I get done with it, there won't be no other pontoon out there that'll look like this. I'll know everything from the floor up, it'll be all done.
It's true,
I'm
J
just
Lo.
tossing around colors in my head on the railing. Exactly. That's right. Anything can happen, J Dog. You can't put no that motor. They ain't no motor trustworthy. You can have a brand new one out of the box stuck on the back here. You go out, something can happen because they don't make parts like they used to.
It only holds 3 gallons of gas.
I'll be listening for a second.
32 gallons. Well, that's a lot of weight. Well, buggy, if it's free, yeah, we're gonna take it.
Yeah, that's letting up a little bit.
Yep. And Jody said, and it's got a fuel gauge. Yeah, that's one thing Jody needs on there. Most definitely.
32 gallons of gas. Wow.
I'm gonna take a motorcycle.
Holy crap. All right, Buggy, put your floaties on so you don't go down the drain.
Brian, that's funny.
Probably. I can't believe my toes is kind of chilled a little bit. If I'd been out there working, though, doing something, I probably wouldn't even notice it. Yeah, I think I'll go in and make a few potato cakes with the corn and green beans in it. I might chop up some jalapenos to go in it. And then when I'm done, I'll put a slice of cheese on top of it or something. See what it turns out.
I courtesy needed a new one anyway.
To, uh, the donut don't come with the recliner, Curtis. Well, yeah, but you always got that. If you got a metal roof on it, you wouldn't have that much problem, Buggy. If it's put on right, they last about 40 years, supposedly. Oh, that too, Bug. That'll work. Really, it ain't done nothing like that here. Y'all in Thunder Alley over there, I think. Wind's blowing now pretty good. Trees swaying over there.
Yeah, I see a little movement.
The pines are swaying a little bit there. Wind's blowing up above there is good. When it comes down in here is when I gotta worry about it. When it gets down in the holler.
Dollars, no taxes on a single lot credit.
Heard
About,
that.
about 6, 7 years, that's what me and the wife want to do, Buggy. We want to sell our place and buy a new truck and a camper and just go places.
You know, I thought about that too. And just travel from state to state. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
If it's warm, that's where I'll be. Put my line. I probably never would come back to Ohio just to visit 1 or 2 days, and that'd be it. I'd stay at parks that's open all year round. Every 14 days, move out of one spot into the next one if you like it.
You know why they do that, don't you?
Yeah, that way you ain't homesteading.
Well, it's to make sure you keep your spot clean.
In about 14 days, you know, your camper's going to need dumped sooner or later unless it's got a dump site hooked up.
Yeah. Some places don't, some places do. But
Then
yeah,
you
I
have to
talked to,
drag it out.
I used to know the guy that run the one up there. I think he's dead now. He was an older guy. I got somebody else now. But I asked him, I said, why they got to move every so many days? I said, so somebody else have a chance at that spot? He said, no. He said, it's so make a move. So they move everything off there and they keep that spot clean. He said, we let them sit there for 30 days straight. He said, there'll be trash and everything around it.
Wow. That's hard to believe, Jody. But I understand the gas price is high and towing something that heavy.
out of the armies. He said that they couldn't afford the gas to drive it around. I want a camper. I said a new truck and a camper. We're gonna get a camper. So that way we can unhook the camper. I don't want a RV. I like to have an RV, but you'd have to pull a vehicle behind it to drive where you want to go.
Yeah.
So I just rather have a camper and just cruise and go park the camper and unhook the truck. That way we want to run to town for something, we go. Curtis,
Connection.
Curtis said, "I shoot, I would just be happy with that brand new bag of M&Ms." Well, Jody said that she'd get some for you, but she wouldn't. She didn't say anything about sending them. She said she'd just get some for you. Besides that, I think she ate them. I ate them in your honor. So Curtis did ultra talk.
Yeah, we're cruising about the 2 hour mark.
What time is it now, folks?
I want to say it's probably about 10:30.
Buggy, what time is it? 10:30, 10:30, 9:30 here. Oh, I still got time.
Yeah, I'm running out of juice. I got to charge my phone up now, or it won't hit full charge until the night.
Ernie,
Last time,
your cord should be all right, but what are you feeding off of? You feeding off a little plug that you plug your cord into, and then plug it into in the wall?
I've got a battery pack here that it's plugged into. It's about the size of a cigarette pack.
That's probably the problem. It's not a 20,000. It's probably a 5,000.
Yeah, it's a little dinky one.
Yeah.
Here, I'll plug it. One of those.
Yeah, that's your problem right there. You need something bigger. I found out real quick. If you're going to do lives of any kind, you can do 20,000.
Yeah, I'm clear down to like 46%.
And the little cigarette lighter deals you plug in the cigarette lighter 2.4
Yeah.
keep it up in. You got to have a 24W or a 30.
Yeah, the one I got in the truck, it don't put out a whole lot either. I can take this phone, shut it down, go in there and stick it on my charger in the bedroom, and it'll be charged within probably 2 hours.
Where'd you get that at, Brian? 50,000. I bet that lasts a while. I can get about 8 hours, 9, maybe 10 out of mine. But it ain't doing right. I think I'm going to buy me another one because ever since my grandson dropped it out there on the sidewalk and it hit that concrete smack, it's done something to it.
Welcome back, Mike. We're getting ready to shut down, buddy. So that way I can charge my phone back up. I'm gonna have to check that out there, Brian. See how much they cost.
Yeah.
I got one in there that it's a power source, but will it charge my phone, keep my phone charged up? It's the one I use for my complex light. It's a 7 amp hour battery, 12
Yeah,
volts, and I
Walmart.
got it wired up to a plug, which is USB cord.
I think the biggest one Walmart's got 20,000. That's what I bought. He said, "Okay, no backing out. Everyone's seen you say yes. Yes, I might even have furniture by then." Oh, okay, I got you. I know you're talking about. I know you're talking about.
Yeah, Brian lives a little bit closer. I helped him out in the temp shop.
Jody said the pontoon's got a couch. That should do. That's why she want that pontoon. It's got a couch. She said she
The only
wanted
thing
one
she has to
outside.
do is pull into a car wash somewhere, car wash bay, and go to sleep, huh?
Jody said she wanted looking one for the couch on it, and Palmetto does have one.
I don't want nothing like that on mine. But I can make one. I mean, I can take one of my storage boxes and put like a couple sheets of plywood there and put a double mattress, a double seat pad on there and just lay it off to the side, pull it out, and it's done.
Jody, is that what Palmetto got? Is that a tri-tune or just a regular pontoon?
I think it's a tri-tune.
It is. That's probably why it's so expensive. Them tri-tune things.
Uh-huh. Well, guys, I'm going to try something. See if this works. I don't know how well it will. This won't be no picture. I'll be right back.
Ryan said just a pontoon. They say if you buy a pontoon or new one, you might as well just buy a tri-tune. They're more steady. No, it's 2020 new pontoon, and he put a new double axe spreader on it with the brakes. Oh, I mean, you're gonna have to get a brake booster if you get a new truck. What I'll do when I get a truck, I'm gonna have one of those installed just in case. I was falling behind a guy one time. I was probably about 20 car lengths behind him. He's pulling a camper, and all of a sudden, the camper smoke started running from the tires. Man, he was just like, "Oh!" And he got it pulled over to the side. I pulled up behind him, flashers. I thought his camper was on fire. Come find out, the brakes deal come undone, or he hit with his leg or something, and the brakes locked up on his camper. He was running 65 mile an hour. He smoked them tires for it. He said, "I don't know if my leg get that or not, or it come unplugged, or what happened." Well, I thought you said you was looking at a Tundra, 2021 Tundra. I thought that's could have swore you said that. You said it's between a Dodge or a Tundra. I do know you said that. It costs too much. Tundra does. I seen one the other day. It was silver, had blacked out wheels, silver and black. Man, that was good looking. Had a front winch on it, brush guard. It was nice looking Tundra. It's for sale. I think I seen that up Sykeston when I come through there. I think it was Sykeston. Somebody had it for sale, and I'm like, "Ooh, boy, that's a nice looking truck."
Yeah, I come in the house. I'm going to try this charger, Chrissy's charger on this, see if it boosted it up while it's playing. Curtis, you know that ain't going to happen. There you go. Then that'll be when she'll catch a catfish as big as the boat. Oh, guys, I'm gonna have to shut this down. This battery ain't charging up just yet. I appreciate everybody coming in. Take care and God bless, and we'll see you here shortly after your phone charges up. And if slack up raining, we'll have us a big fire going. We'll see y'all in a little bit. Take care and God bless. We'll see you, Jody.